Should we do another? Do I have one? Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I was considering doing one more. I just have to find it. Yeah, okay. If you're up for another, we can run through one other example. What number was it? 437, really? 437. Yes. Is there some information over here? Just some questions. So we actually have all of our information here. As you can see, we have the drawing already. This is for the washing of dirty shirts. So we wanna somehow get this put into Excel. One of the reasons I picked this one as one of the ones I wanted to show you is because you can see down here in the data part, we are being given a lot of information that might be a bit tricky to see how you convert that into Excel. So I have cheated even more than usual. If we go back here and we say this is our 437, I have made a small drawing, and just for the heck of it, we will just grab that drawing as well, just so we have it for reference. I hope this is big enough for you to see. And let's see how quickly I can do this. Away. Away. I'm not cheating. There we go. And down there. Yeah, so I figured you could handle if we skip this. Now, one of the things you can consider in this case, as you can see, a lot of the information we are being given is on the basis of 100 pounds of dirty shirts. So I'm gonna start out by simply saying I'm gonna put in the 100 so that I'm using that basis, because that fits with a lot of the data I've been given. And we then start to look at what information are we being told. Well, what's it? Some of the stuff I would actually put into the active cells here. So for instance, we're being told that if we have 100 pounds of dirty shirts, we'll have 2 pounds of dirt in those shirts. So the stream with the dirty shirts contains 2% dirt. That's basically what that translates into. So I can put that in there. I have 2% dirty shirts. And in this case, we don't have any cleaning agent present in the 01 stream. And we immediately have the percentage of shirts in the shirt stream. And we're doing a basis of 100. So I'll just take my shirt percent, multiply it by my total. And we'll do this for, oh, did I mess that up? No. So this is basically, all of this are the calculations I've been doing all the time. So instead of looking at the masses right now, I'm looking at the compositions. They will define my system. So what else do we know? Well, we know that in stream 02, we have no shirts, we have no dirt, we only have, what did they call it? Wissio. Wisso. in our stream 1.1. So if you look at my drawing, I have put in some extra unit operations for my mixing points so that I can keep track of that. So in my 1.1 stream, that's where we have the 97% of Wizzo. And of course we don't have any shirts in that stream. So we already know how much dirt we are actually recycling in that stream. What else do we know? In our 2.1, so that's this one, that corresponds to our 87% of Wizzo. 87. Again, my dirt is 1 minus that amount. If you look at the assignment, we are actually, you can see that there are some streams where we know there won't be any shirts. So in basically all of the bottom part here, we don't have any shirts in those streams. So we can fill that out and say, what is that? For 1, for 2, 2.1. What else? That's it for now. Yeah, I know. Sometimes, I mean, in theory they don't tell us that, so that's sort of an assumption I'm making. I don't believe it says so. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste time discussing it. In theory, they actually don't state that all of the shirts exit the clean shirt stream. Oh no! What happened here? Why the phoebe is that a non-value? Whatever, I hate Excel. Onwards we go. What else are we being told? That is pretty much it, I believe. I'll just check with my cheat notes. Ah no, we're also being told, what stream is that? We'll just find this one. So here, we can actually see it here. You can see that our exit stream 4.1 contains 8% Wizzo. So that is our 4.1, contains 8%. And immediately we know the percentage of dirt in that stream. That is all we are being told. So basically, orange, those we don't know. Those we don't know. And all of these we don't know. That should check out for now. Why do I have something different? Ah, yes. In my stream 3.2, where we are actually recycling Wizzo directly into our agitated top. Where does it say that? Here in data point 3, we are told that 22 pounds is rung back into the top. So this recycle stream contains no shirts. So we'll just add that to 3.2, no shirts, white or no fill. There we go. Now we start. Okay, we can do the balances first. Let's do that. We're gonna do balances. We have a total balance. Now I can't see how I did it. There we are. I have my shirts, my dirt, and my Wizzo. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 units and my total. And we will just say what enters our first unit. That would be 0.2 plus 4.2 minus 1.1. So if you look down here, you can see 0.2 enters my first unit operation, my 4.2 enters, and my 1.1 exits. So that's my balance in total, and I'll just drag it along for the other ones, shirt, dirt, Wizzo. For my second unit operation, I have 0, 1 entering, I have 1, 1 entering, and I have 3, 2 entering. So this recycle stream also enters into my second unit operation. What do I have leaving? I have my 2, 1, I have my 2, 2, and that is all the streams that are exiting my second unit operation. Drag that along. We do it for the third one. What enters is 2, 2. What exits is 3, 1 and 3, 2. Drag it along. Da, 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 da. For our fourth one, what is entering is 2, 1. What is exiting is 4, 1. Let's there, and 4, 2. Drag that along as well. And what if we look at the entire system, we have 0, 1, 0, 2 are the 2 streams that are entering. What is exiting? That would be stream 3, 1 and 4, 1. Those are the 2 exiting our total system. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna put in some numbers. And like we did before, in each stream, I am gonna say that, actually I'm not gonna bother with that. Never mind. So that's one. Oh, you can do it like that. Cool, I just learned something. There we go. Everything is made up. Now, we have in this case a bunch of information. Can I actually... Where is my snipper tool? We'll just grab that. Put it in here so that we can see it. We have our equations and conditions. So, what are we being told? We are being told for the second point that washing removes 95% of dirt. What does that mean for our system? That means that the amount of dirt in stream 4.1 is equal to 95% of the dirt in stream 0.1. The 95% of the dirt in the shirts have to exit. So how do we do this as an equation? Well, we just say we have 95% of the dirt in stream 0.1 up here. If I subtract the amount of dirt in 4.1 from 95% of the dirt in 0.1, that should give me 0 if this condition is fulfilled. So that's one information we're given. Then we're told that for every 100, oh, do I have to write pounds? Okay, for every 100 pounds of dirty, good question. Wouldn't it be 95% of S21? Not 2.1. When I was looking at it earlier, my first thought was that I have some dirt entering in 0.1, I have some recycling in 1.1, and I actually might have some recycling in 3.2. So that was my initial thought, was I needed to add those up, and it was 95% of that. But the statement from the assignment is the washing removes 95% of the dirt in the dirty shirts. So that's why I say it must be 95% of the dirt that enters with the new dirty shirts. So that's why I put it up like this, because that is technically what the assignment says, that it removes 95% of the dirt in the dirty shirts, or in the stream with dirty shirts. So the entire system is 95. Yeah, so basically what we're being told is, if I send in X amount of dirt in my 0,1 stream, 95% of it is gonna end up in my 4,1 stream. 95% of the dirt that I start out with on my shirts are gonna be cleaned out and discarded through 4,1. So that's why I put it up like this: 95% of 0,1, or the dirt in 0,1, subtract the amount of dirt in 4,1, and that, if that is true, it should give me 0, this equation. The next information I have decided to add is that for every 100 pounds of dirty shirts, 25 pound whiz leaves in 2,2. So that is in stream 2,2. I have this amount of Wizzo leaving. How can I put that as an equation? This means that if I take my mass of my stream 0,1 times a quarter, should be equal to the mass of Wizzo in stream 2,2. Right? So if you look at the relationships, doesn't that check out? Now I'm actually confused. Hang on. Yeah, so if I have 100 pounds of dirty shirts, I'll have 25 pounds of Wizzo leaving. So if I have 100 pounds, or if I have X, a quarter of that in Wizzo will exit in, which stream was it? 2,2. So that is this part here, before we actually recycle our Wizzo. So in the next sentence, I'll just put this in as an equation. So I can say that if I take my mass of 0,1, that's that one, multiply it by a quarter. Actually, I can just divide it by a quarter. If I subtract the amount of Wizzo in 2,2, so I go to my stream 2,2, I find my amount of Wizzo. There we go. This should give me 0 if that condition is satisfied. So if 25 pounds of Wizzo enters per 100 pounds of shirts, then this equation should give me 0. Then we're being told that of those 25, 22 pounds will be recycled in our 3,2 stream. So 22 of those, 25 pounds are run back into our second unit. The amount of Wizzo in 3,2 is equal to 22/25 of the Wizzo in 2,2. Right? If we put that as an equation, it'll basically be that the amount of Wizzo in 3,2, so that's this one. Just gonna check 3,2, yes. If I subtract 22/25, I'm just gonna put in a parenthesis to be sure Excel doesn't screw with us. The amount of Wizzo in 2,2, so that's this one. If this one is 0, then again I expect that condition to be fulfilled. So, in theory, if I go to my data and my solver, and I say I want that equation, B14 to be 0, I want those two to be 0, and I want all of my mass balances to be 0, and just for the fun of it, I want all of my fractions to be 1. Which cells can I change? I pick all of my variables. There we go. And now we'll see what I forgot since it can't solve. Here we go. Holy shit. It took a bit longer, but it actually worked. Let's see if the solution makes sense. If we just quickly look at it. If we have 100 pounds entering, what did we expect? We have our 25 of Wizzo there. Okay, this should be... Oh, I switch between keyboard and mouse. What do you mean? Of course I do. Okay, that one should, in theory, be 22. We've gotten close enough. I think I showed some of you, I'm just gonna show it again, that when you are using the solver in Excel, where is it? Options. Here we go. You can actually see that we can define a precision for when we solve our equations. Normally I would say don't change it. I know it sucks that we don't get exact numbers, and some of you would prefer that. The more precise you try and make it, the higher a risk is it. The higher the risk of Excel not being able to find a solution. And on top of that, it's gonna take much longer as you start to increase this amount. If you need more precision, of course you can do it. Close that. Sorry, I just lost track of the chat. Do I have more shirts exiting? I don't think so. You have 100 pounds of dirty shirts entering, but 101 pounds of clean shirts exiting. S01 and 31. Yeah, okay. Hey, no dirty minds in my chat. The shirts do actually gain weight, because if you look, although we are going from the shirts containing 2 pounds of dirt to only 0.1 pounds of dirt, we are not managing to wring out all of the detergent, all of the Wizzo. So although we have gone down in the dirt mass, we actually have some Wizzo still present in our 3-1 stream. So that's why you hang your shirts to dry after you've cleaned them of dirt with Wizzo. So that's why we have this slight increase in the total stream. You can actually see that for the shirts, they remain constant, or the amount of shirts, we have them in 01, 98 pounds. In our 2-2, 98 pounds. And when they exit, we still have 98 pounds of shirts. They're just mixed with less dirt and more detergent. How much Wizzo is being recycled through the shirts? None of it. It's evaporated, or it gets absorbed through your skin and you get cancer and you die. Sucks to be a chemist. Let's just quickly jump back to the assignment and see, is there anything we were told to calculate? How much pure Wizzo must we supply? We go back to our streams and we say the pure Wizzo enters in 02. There we go. So for 100 pounds of shirts, we have to add 3.1 pounds of detergent. Did they ask us anything else? What is the composition of the recycled stream? I'm assuming they mean 4.2. So if we go to 4.2, we can see that we have luckily no shirts. We have about 3.5% dirt and 96.45% Wiso. What you can actually also see, I'm just going to do a quick calculation. I mean, all of the mass balances check out, so of course this is true, but we'll do it here. The amount of dirt that enters our system is 2 pounds, and we're removing it through the stream 3.1 and 4.1, and we get close to 0. So although we actually have a certain amount of dirt cycling around in our stream, actually how much do we have of that? Just out of curiosity. So that would be our 4.2. And I guess our 3.2. That sounds like a lot. Wow, I'm actually gonna have to check up on that. That sounds a bit too high somehow. But yeah, according to our solution, we actually end up having basically 32 pounds of dirt that we are recycling in our streams, mainly in this cleansing part or in this ringing part, where we just keep having a lot of dirt that is cycling. Maybe it is, I don't know. Anyways, what does the time say? 2026. I think that's enough mass balances for all of us for today. I'm just gonna finish off by saying thank you for joining, of course, and the streams will be available so everyone can see them when they want to or watch them, and I will figure out if I'll have time. It'll either be Saturday or Sunday, but I'll put up a vote and we can see when it suits the most people who want to participate. At that point, I think all of you will have had plenty of time for 431, so I'll be going through 431. Let's just jump to our lovely overview here. Let's just see. The ones I want to do for sure is 431, so that's the one a lot of you have been struggling with. I will do, which was the other one, I'll probably do the bean extraction as well. There was one in particular, and now I can't remember which one it was. I think I'll actually also go through 433, because that one is a bit weird. That's, if you remember, that's one of the ones where a stream has a maximum. So if you're below 4.5 tons, everything goes to M2 in this assignment. And if you're above that, some of it starts to be bypassed. So I'll try and go through how you can set that up in Excel as well, where you basically have a conditional stream value. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see the Danish class tomorrow. I will probably not be in the study cafe, unfortunately. I have to be in the lab, but I think that Kristen and Torben had some time at least to look in on you. But yeah, get in touch if you need more help. Thank you all for watching and see you next time.